Delamai Gulu District Gitika Mian America Yup or Lilika Birme Guakoli Lakpo Bale or Tawachel Center for Mati District Man Wabikili and Nikilok Moken Mapol Matut a Yup Melorange Mochini Bit Matin.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long.
Anti-economy.
I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Delamai Gulu District Metimona Kayup or Liel Kidonka Guakolielo Mirobete or Diat Maditloy District Man Aye Awach Health Center for.
If a patient may also die because of that bill, then of course we will say, let us use this money for jails, for the construction of the mortuary.
President Yoweri Museveni nyochiego matek kun bene kwero long fuen lutino kwani kar me fuen me malo bu Uganda kikit me yako kidong duoko chien mudugoni.
Munyerini obero nu obero tich ameo nu ticho banga miro timi achalo ticho banga tino tich tek.
Amore mateka Julie bene kaneno yub milokange mocho indong kumbeti kore kanki Wan Luo TV tin chia bit ni ndo ya pau ya chel medri miangwen emwaka alibario pirwa beach ania Sunday Akumu man yub milokange mocho in. No Delamai Gulu District Gitika Mirni Murke Dongo Dur Wakanani Gichobo Pera me Perapa or Lili Otiat Madit Loeki District Meno Man Otiat Tawachel Center for Malupi Nwakotama Timekom Kwadon Lo Magamerka Chikwelpe Mwakale Manyene Ayeti Ye Lokom Yubo Kaberme Guakolili Manfred Kidong Bene Otlil Moja Lu Mirbetie E Otiat Man La George Wan Luo Television Man David Magere Oberka Lupo Lokeni and Kelly report Matut Committee Wanen Kong Kibot and Magere.
Lutela me Gulu District Gitika Kero Kere. Ni pira tek total ni omere district unong chente mo wegi get kwere ot me guakoliel. Ki fridge unyo kamo magi guak ye kom mo bale wek oloto o duak twin dano magi chero kanu konyi odiad meno. Ikar me nywa kotami kum kit me don lobo gikati ki biak limpe mwaka man kono alibari gi piru beach. Alibari gi piru beach el mabu shakene. Lutela mu kene ma chikin gi councilors. Lutela magi go yubi i district meno. Jomu kene magi miyo kony ma papat machale office pa wonkom gunyuru neno gi kumpero mu pore district meno ya watch el center 4 pia ni pero me odliel kama gi gwar yel tika yelo district meno mate Dennis Ochen la konyero matie councilor bi machung pilwa pijuma poki ngol makiticho ulego ni pira tek tutwani gi kerchente mo we ko kon geru odliel.
If you are there for a patient you may also die because of that bill, then of course we will say, let us use this money for jails, for the construction of the mortuary and the cold room. Because if somebody dies from a watchman center 4, they're going to be brought up to the barracks or someone. Supposing the family does not have any resources, what will happen? And even in other else center 3, there is simply no other room anywhere where dead bodies or corpses can be kept for a moment of time. Therefore, I request that we take away from 2026-2027 budget back to 2025-2026 using the dollar's money.
Councilor Chel Mukene Beno Nwakotame and Malupe Kidlock Meno.
I know you also been there, we just ask me. I have also been there. So many of us are okay. But the speaker is somewhere. Yours is so good. The situation is really very traumatizing for the patient who are really there.
inoni Vicky a team la lob ko won come district meni kar me gam lok meno kono wayni chente ma mete me gero odliel mabe tie way million miario ma lope kitma gankal ma dor lok mi yot kom ki go yobo nyur bodgi ma fudgi tie ka yinyu chente meno.
They equally made consultation with the ministry, the technical team from the ministry, and they said for a standard mortuary to be put in place, it needs more than 250 million. So they even said that in this coming financial year, they expect to recruit critical staff. So equally, the issue of staff quarters is very, very key. So at this point, I don't know how the council will take it, but technically that was the guidance that they gave us.
Ino la ko nyer kono lego ni kari bet kit men kono ti chende mbogo magi kerman no pegi ti ati kwere kromo wer wa ti kwere bi geru gin men ma pere dit nyo mer bet tie pe yor ni
the cost of pay whatever. That's what we're talking about. The money should be used. Otherwise, when shall we be having it here? The money is already within the docket. Why can't we nicely for the betterment of tomorrow?
Christopher Opio ateke won kome gulu district koni karme gam lok meno kono wachi pirete kon gen kiti ka gupe ki jomo ko magi mio kon menani oloto gigedo gin meno.
We have new development partners who are actually coming to operate in the Northern Uganda. And their regional office is going to be in Bulu. Already my office and office of the cow and that of the PHO, they are engaging there. If they can also extend that support, constant for us, the mortuary and the watch. So that we are going to have a meeting with them possibly next week. And definitely we'll report to you and the honorable members.
Inoni Janet Phoebe Ayo la do ot mi bulu district local government ikar mo wunyu lok pa joma gi ducho ko jo kamaleng ni pera tek tutwal ni lim mo matieni iket ento kin mai ni ang lim pera mate lokani kala mi kon mo go bini district mero no pera tek ko mer gi chak ki lok me gero on diel.
That is our priority and not any other thing. That is where we will start. Number two, that has to come in this, if you already have it docs. So we can tentatively say that comes in this financial year. Here, I hope this not is taken care of. This is very critical because we have seen within the existing budget that we don't have resources confidently put on that critical need of the district.
Ante noni Burlington Pangway, Councilor Big Pachung Pilwa Membunga Tira Sub County. Ikulu district kono peo ye kilok meno kono diro ni kente mo ti magluoni EDG mo meri ki kwere ka idwoko la chen yen pero me odliel ti matek kwan white health center for lokangea Wan Luo TV David Magere Ikulu district
basing on the IPFs all the entities in this country.
Lawerodi me actually man wrote David Nena Chana Mario to Chobo Chicken me chilling million a bit me go chil ma burumu diere gankwana Akwe Primary School Matia Gago District Councilor Beach me paton Town Council man honorable Regina Lamwaha ayo lego le mani kar maruoto le mo gankwan manu le mo ke kwara paton Akwe inendwa para bungwen me jumia dek e mwagani enem ke me chente man borlot me gankwan eni yup moti melewo ichi angwen wanen kong matute kibota Alexander Okiri yanobero tega ngwan Akwe Primary School Matia Gago District.
La wirodi ma chuli ruot David Onena Chana Mario utia uchobu chekene pemio chente miliona bij me konyo chielo gankwan paton Akwe Primary School Matie paton Town Council ya Gago District. Inieno dwe apawi ya bungwen medwe madek e mwagaman e karema eno ke me paton Akwe Council madako machungpe paton Town Council Yagago District Local Council. Honorable Regina Lamwaka ayu legula wirodi metielo ko gangkwan man kichente mo weko konchelo gangkwan wek gwok ko beber palutiano ko bed mayot. Man ena ju berutien lokma weko kichia ngwen menino dwa pa medwe mangwen imwaka man la wirodi o oro lo diro meke kwaro ma la lupko la do wilutich meke kwara chuli la dit matin okumu ayutelo wigi kagen guchwalu o meno kakimio chente makome bodlo lodge megang kwan man.
Tela Roma pat na moko man sala kale me akwe amoko ne le man maro me ki ka tar mi gona pi.
Chente man kono kimiu atie kamaleng icheng lo lodge megang kwan man kun la kan lim megang kwan man hena yogamu.
One bill for him. Look, I'm not geeky. And any very what penny will coin. Ukeriti.
La do will fonye me paton akwe primary school nyero Beatrice. Opoyo ke kwara chuli pe mejman ma diet to toile.
Apoyo matek maka wang school. Kachil kilo tela me jangkwan. Fonye kilo tela kwan shinwa yom. Dong tit magi miyo parwa inine wabitiyo ne kachil ke lutela wabi neno ni waker kumiri madiet mator lutela me paton lutela me district ludira pat magi neno lok me fonye wek yup man kereti wek wati mabe chene ini po bitimu gin mama pat wabitiyo tich me gimiyo pera ena ye chelo school me akwe
Ruot lamal meke paton akwe omiyo chiko matak total ni dano omiaro kuti ki ngom mariamo chan ki chingi dok bene omiaro peke chat wako.
Tiga ruenya ya chule gor me chunyo megwa ngom tiga ruenya ya chule mirre mo man pangeo tiene eto una rio dek mo ma ti dok gang tiga ruenya ngom peka no digo teno beri ma duong
One com school management committee joveno kidi ulego lutela te kwaro maberu chok ke gangkwan man la diet madoro tich merotu gai ponye matie Yagago District Bosco Udonkara wajo ni tie megum kom diet total ni lutela mete kwaro tie katika chelki gamente pedango ponye e kare mabeno limo ke me pajimo la wirudi ucheke me geddu ot me buru pa lutina nyera ye gangkwan kitgum high school pi Wan Luo TV ni Alexander Okidi.
Inge kot mojwe mateke ya modo tiano kwan makargin miya dek kwani pagen primary school mati labo Amira sub county Kitgum district donguti odong labo odikwan obira amos aidi migang kwan ne pagen primary school owani mono mantika bala mateke me yufonye roma malo dok beninge winyo lokman la wirodi majuli ruo devil ne alchana mario okatika umiyo podbati piarbij me konyo kabeno chowe ochieke me keto piarbij mokene tachien me konyo gedo kwan mag wigo wak wone weke duok chen ne kwan igang kwan pelotino kwan magi Pat Robert la rubi keli lokman ki Kitgum district
Lutino kwan maromo mia dek mi pagen primary school gipeki odi kwan inge kot balowi ot gang kwan mamegi la dit obira amos aedi mi gang kwan man tiro matut ngomo time
mai neno kwede adogi pakot no por eni tia kele wa yela
mapat ki fot wi ot en beno mete kon wachi
duoro tieni ot mage tie yeni ti magoro ti dong pere tek ni wagwak wogi odi kwan mokene lutino tie ma opong we dogola ma no mero ki pok ot kwan no we ko beda rio ena pedong maromo pok ne pen ot kwan pere ti eni tie machalo pero matek ilok me ponye
won koma dek mi kabedo man mo katike lok man ninge lim madit parwot ruoro nen David Achana karma eno bedo kwede bot ruot mi pachua eno tirati pero maloteno tika karo ki iye
miro katwer no kiromo kagiromo lako wibat ni wen no kilako yato wan lego wan ner machalo tela ni kamone ni yubo kwa romber mabe
ato Pamela Komakej la tela pe mon matie imochwini kun benetie council en benetie karan maneno lokumpu chat kewel kun benetie kemme kilok meka bermorumuwa o bino kono chung kaka won koma beach mi Kitgum district man la dit Christopher Array o pagoma tek total ke karogi atieti bino kaneno ket make konyo kwede gang kwan man
le weruri machalo gamente ne Kitgum iwa yom tutwal pikit ma katin ot kal nyo ot meke tika neno lok me fuonye chal gin ma pere te wajolo tutwal wajolo ki chingwa pa
Umoro ni pero mi gang kwan man pe pat ki mukene matie kabir ma pat
chalo wan gamente me Kitgum cha mukene jami diwa ikit ma chiente gamente ma malo chwalo kede piny uweko ka neno school mukene ot dong tie ki ker ma pere ye eni dong pe por ni ot ma mier lutino ubet ka kwan ye la wirwodi chika yini neno ni mieri jolwa wan bene pol kare wa kupe me neno ni watimo ginu mo igai wek fuonye umete uchera nyimi Kitgum kakoni gang kal udonyo ka konyo wa wapoye tutwa
Malupe kilokpa Prime Minister Mike Kalkwara Choli la dit Martin Akumu eno wachi
wan wa binu ka kany igin matitiri ene memiyo mi kitmala wo ai lega ni wi art chukul ipagan ka kany wi oputo
marak twali ato pe tian lokene ageke mi konye romo gika kenyu
eno weko kare it la wirwodi man ruot onen David Achana ma eno mete kiloke
bino kenyo kanano nani wabedo kilwak teke onywako kwet gitam menano kit medwako kwet ping kit koi pero makumbede tiyo dia chuliro mapol tutwalene mai kiene ene lok mekwan matima rach mawan dijuwa ngeyo ento kit mala wa wajo kwet ne pengara chele kan romo tieko pero mai chuli kanyo suju
Roronen David Achana miario medical loke kun wachi
awaromo ye lutero wani ene gidero chan kan ni kwatie pinyik bar mo manaka kan ma put wa bal kwan gi nyogi dina die ot kwan mano dwako rome puonj ping kiet manyang bera dok ping jo wa da machalo ke kwara chuli wano tamane bari piara bichi dok pa dok duong tutwad
Acholo wachi bogalam mirinen ke wai inge munyu koko matek totwal kidong neno gang kwan man kore ki kore la dir ruora chana o karo kondago medo pokbare i gang kwan man
machalo ke kwara chuli kiet ma wanano kere ne dakwa be medo bari piara bichi mo kene wa ben mia che
Meich mano bino kilelo matek totwal la chen a edi mi gang kwan man o karo komi ulegane bot joma pat neno ket makiromo ile kwede kwam rom palotino kwan i kabedo man
kok bot ngato mo ke ken matiki kero kede wale chui wibie kage romo konya ne chi dogol ne tituono
Ilonge mochwenye Wan Luo TV i Kitgum district anya pat Robert Larubi
Eyob madul me fawe Uganda kachel kimasa kado yo pilotino kwan me Gulu University menyote bod gen yob mati kom magwako dong pene chao yo pepen pedoctich kilone mono career expo 2025 yob mano pongwe wa dok ben lotino kwan man Paul me Gulu University ngunyoro melge pe ilo malo de yer me teaching weke bedi ker me timjima Paul eyob pe kone ngetia ko kwan yob man tikatime batu ko madit me Gulu University da boterni anangwen kiti ben ka fondo tino kwan kom der pat magarama tikwere me rayo lim kibane katle mi chingin kare fut gi wor gi kwan ikin jame mokene wanen kong kibo Johnny Sani uchaga chon eno berutie iba Gulu University mati Bachelor Division man Igulu City
Choko chwiny latin kwan ng'eyo ng'oma en romo timone anyim ikar mitieko kwan ne rom beru be weko beru gi kero me tich matek dok meru ng'eche kare ki kare Aaron okera yot matie ka kwano chik imwaka me ang'wen ne dok gil president matie ka weko tich otir ni yub man tie gin mabe me ilu kero palutino pikar me anyim don dok tich gi mapat ki ng'ech matut
program man konyo bene luak mi coupe lutino kwan mi coupe ki jo ma miyo tich biashara kidano margiti ki ngech manogo yubo mukate kama leng ginyang bene iromo interact ke loket gi min yang kit magen gi timo kere tich gi an wego be lutien kwan kagi kwan vok begi beri bok keken but gi beru gi kare mirwate mi kupe ki dano madom gi ti do tich konyo lutien twal min yang tich ngo madano ti wa kuja an ka eni don ma mi tich luon gi tie maduong adeda mano konyo lutien kwan mir nyako loket gi min yang kit magi timo kere tich
Rosemary ang'ia ng'o la wi mon me gulu university o lego lutien kwan me neno ni ng'ich manu miero obed miero bodgi dok pegunen kwan keken ni romo yapo anyimgi
lutien kwan maduong obino kijim mago yubo from different faculties magen gikwan kiye and wanea tell lutien magi aki agriculture gu yubo timi gena chama gena mara and also energy for cooking. So many things are happening here, and it is really something good. To me, education is just not about getting knowledge, but also getting that innovative skills, whereby after you're done with here, you cannot just wait for the college job. You can do something on your own that can bring you money to make you sustain your living. We are in a world where it is very competitive, and the fact that many students have gone to school and there are few job opportunities, we really need to look onto this before waiting for that job that you've studied or you've specialized in. You need to just do something that can earn your living.
Richard Onenchan, Mathieu Gil President ma East African Institute of Management Science, unyoroni bulu miero gunyodero ekit maluwu tie ka loke kwede kono gitiyu kidiro manyen me kumkane iyo me dok tich gi
career expo imwaga enni ma kikelo vulu kilo teno kwan ma duwa dida ikabero mukane malo teno kurbe tikany waneno ni fony magiambo ber kamiyo nene bi yilo kero pa vulu wa kilo teno kwanwa mi bero joma gubu bero mi yenyo tich mi atima ki komgi mar kwan magubu kwano mi konyo gi mi chako yenyo tich magubu timo manyen pim mono magi ber kere or kwan ma kwana ki buke ki ken mero ber ki kero mi karte ki jema manyen ma le mono ki lone innovation ma vulu waron karte kere ku ber chane ke neno be pagien ma ki lone artificial intelligence ku ber tie e level mala mal manyo ne fony ma jone te kele bi kelo wi vonyo mi rocha dampa vulu wa kilo tieno kwanwa we ku ber ki kero mi tich ki jama klona artificial intelligence matiga bino komberni mi konyo kero gi we ku yengin mo mi atima pi gi kan ma pat ki ma ki fonyo akwan ki kan
choko chwiny wego latin kero chwinye dok no romo timo gin moni kanya tiki Gloria Achola matika kwano beru dakta mayao dano dok latin anyaga mafawe Uganda tika tielo ko chulo kwane kon choko chwiny luak meneno teaching chalo gin maromo yapo anyimgi
uchwal wunu tini kwan ichaka dano pero beru kere miri nyo chuny nyo kero me kwan entu nutie kere kera me romo yubu ginoro so at least jometi kere kero me yubu ginoro miro o encouraging gi uchuk chuny gi me wengo yub gini jama pol ame romo lokulowa gini chani lo munyoni dushudong tu konka kere kelu jama nyena menu tiu kere technology mogo amenu pero romo tikere manual expo ni romo konyo tino me yuba nyimgi yoni kai neno kid ma joruke ichalo ka for example neni chalo joka nu bol joka ne bolo ko joka ne chamko eto kai kwanyo bol itetere te yubu iro yubu wena mita me joromo matu nyoro yubu kere product ko kana me ro konyo joromo na beru yat
Kitmeno bene Alex Opio Ongom Gil President manyen otero ni kayo mano bimete chibi ilu don lobo metedero kitma muj pa gulu university uchung kwede ilu bachuli ni meloko kwo palutedero
nyako nyige hause ni na matien nyako nyige because wana lo tiano schools mapapat tiano mi primary secondary together with the tiano university beru ki kero me winyu ki boto tera mapapat ikina kono atiki genni magi dok gang gi dok kitam nyen so kena no moni mero be doctor uneno doctor tika nyoto kit mageni tiyo kede no mire ne o yinle la mal maka odo atiki genni kwano kero chunye mi be doctor kilo tieno mapapa agriculture I believe the same thing no go time I community ma megwa mila rokan jomo be ga chat stores mapapa ti obero nikin gang local community mila ro kany sa tiki gen ni okonyi gi matek ni ngoma go kelo expo man madano bedo gi kara wilo ne odo kelo chiene chiki
man furu beru tien me achel neno ni ke chogo chwiny lutino wek pego ket chwynygi iyenyo tich ento ng'eyo ni tich mero dier mapol kiet ma piny me tich tie ka loke kwere ewi lobo kany doko mier latin kwan obed ma wigi tuolo pi Wan Luo TV Joni Sani ochaka chon Igulu City.
Ingetit pi mwaka mapol merocho widano magu wakilwen kibene pero ma oberutie pilwen padri elare komal me Uganda kidong bene konyo lok me poko kwena pa Yesu Kristo Igulu City kabero mkene matilo wu Uganda dul me Favor of God Ministries kitike mir me yopo ole mkene madit me kwero mwaka mapol maguri kwere pi konyo dano me komalo me Uganda kwema ne genti ni mono minister madit pilo komngol mati kidong penche kilo wu Uganda na wad mawa yo wadoro Wanen kong kid ma yupman baworo kwere keyboard Ismail Jacob Jones.
Dulman gitiki yop metiaratie olega madong diet dong loy ke Gulu City man house of prayer ichia biche ni na pawia rio medwe man Terry Goodman mati country director me Favor of God Ministries mati Gulu City otero ket magay kwan mai noni ke yobo ite dini ukonya materta melwen ikom tim metak gon Gulu City.
We have 11 we call village learning centers, and they're in different villages in northern Uganda and in villages where there was no school. And so we use the curriculum Roots to Fruits, and we've got 11 of those going on now. And again, we're seeing great transformation in our schools. And I'm sure that you all are aware of some of the issues that hit the media in 2023 with the changes in society in the West, trying to bring some of the morality that we didn't have here. They were trying to impose it upon us. And we had calls from parents, like hundreds and hundreds of calls. Please, please, please do Christian boarding school for high school.
And to danamo ken magen guno kon kibot house of prayers ni chakke makikel Igulu City ke Uganda benegomio cha den game
wan jomo kene wa teacher den mi house of prayer ngoma house prayer timi ko powa ikama furwa chera house of prayer tuwa ngeo lega piwa ngeo yenyo lo bama tut Anthony woki wa no mani woki lok pa bama kati house of prayer waneno de pa ba Allah I kom forward.
I'm a testimony. I've grown in house of prayer and I've seen the glory of God in my life, in my family. Come wherever you are, sacrifice that day and come and experience the love of God, the glory of God. Your life will never remain the same. Come and we seek the face of the Lord.
Dul me Favor of God Ministries, dongu tiro getu odilega mapat gen mia chel kapaw ya chel, mai kinatie odlega pa protante, odlega pa jomo lare ka chel ki, odlega pa jome PS Gym. Ni chake mga liberio kadek, madul man go chak kidong bena go konyo, kit me rocho, lutian mano gilake di street me Gulu City, gen mia chel ki piera dek wia bungen.
Tiki house of prayer, program mukene chalo counseling, trouble counseling, nyo di chui dani kin pachi, for nyo dano kin minge Bible, shukul mapapat, program palotino, machalo tina go mystery children, when you ni o kikwena, o aki house of prayer ni woki lega makibero ka legunen chi or mi lega eroni house of prayer tika kela loka maduonga dida ikumalo me Uganda ka eni
Caro Ward mati director me Favor of God Ministries wajani meno mio odlega man me house of prayer ni obokonyo matek tutan me kelo lutujir mapol Igulu City.
I want people in northern Uganda to know that this house of prayer is theirs. It's theirs. It doesn't belong to us. God said, I'm going to build my church in this land. And it belongs to you. And there's not one person that's come in as a part of Favor of God or come to noon hour that their lives haven't been changed and touched by God. They go away with testimonies, with miracles, with blessings in their family, because they've had an encounter with God.
Kediped ni gang kalma chung pigamete me do America. Umiyo iritam pe me biene komare me Uganda. Mwaka libario kadek karma dui pa LRA no tima tek tutan en umoko tamme me bino igulu city.
Altars are coming down. Houses of prayer are being built. Trauma healing, portable Bible schools. Thousands are coming to Jesus. All the miracles in the Bible. These were the testimonies pouring out from Bulu. And it was reaching Sudan at the time because it was before the referendum. So as I was getting call after call, I said, Lord, we're so busy. There's still so much work in northern Uganda.
Yop man mabutime chiambi chele, gan tiene bukelu dir madama Paul, dok bene nobat mo, mati minister malolo ngol mati, ilobo Uganda, ene biberu wele ma wara. Ludir man guber ka lok kilo choj, Igulu City. Ismail Jacob Jones, be Wan Luo television, Igulu City.
La dela lobo Uganda man President Yoweri Museveni otiko miyo kwena madit kun bene chiro ni kijuk wako chot yume fonyo lotino kwan makino fonyo loko malo Uganda kit megonyo man yako kidong bene dwako chen muduko manu gitiyo kwere ena wani mono man po por kultino kwan matin tutwalim iyub man pol kar ka beru tiye fonyo makit meno beru tiye ka benge tel tino kwan memen yang ka beru mapol lobo Uganda neno kit me kuo mabeke ben ripo wat kilu gwak kuch ikindemo ken mapigi tego machalawe anywali Uganda mafud gitino just by gwele Kelly report matutiko mrukta pa President Yoweri Museveni.
Ponyere me maro kere gwakolo wa me Uganda me kom karmano tin kwan me senior technical school kere ka ponyena papata me ti merwa mamalo ikom karman ria modon yere lobere kere nena me President Yoweri ka gota Museveni katu kere ento nuerni mano I boj moga me ti ponyena man pe opore me tin kwan ni ber kere kar me nungu ngechi yere ponyene man menu mirni mano o tala me skule duchu mir berker kar me chalo tino magi yere we ko tinde berker kar me nungu ngej ame otia ponyugi kom jama papat kul me legacy college jamatia paj Nightingale School of Nursing and Midwifery ametia paj medikere PAG comprehensive SS ametia paj jomago nuene mano ken chalo tino gi ponyere amoti mara paj tutum michabita mokarni Aidi me legacy college kono Andrew Quello ikarmo penye en kono tiro tien ko pango mio chukul gi pober ke kare me chalo tini ponyene man
we come patriotism training cha hare yere na machelo no pa kame logistics na mete me distance kwa nyotino school to water kana training no bedi yere marozi si course me feeding and so on no tie ubere pa ho. Then secondly, you know, kind of we cash and senior 1 and 2 are participating. We have get a better chwalo give fees, so population will be paying kitoro. Then the program was running for 7 days. We have got a new visitation day, no weekend on Saturday. I got training Monday, Saturday, and we put training, and it became a little bit harder. I want adjusting that program.
Ponyere obero nu obero ti ameonu ticho banga miro timi achala o ticho banga tin tiche tek bor me gero pashu willo binano chungi chung karchel bala Uganda wa to twalere o chung guri mere ya kanisha guri mere ya I family unyo ipachi so ka tin yini chako gero ka kandoro me odong ayin pe ikobe ena onungi chukul me achel atinu ngeo go khare kene ka kandoro lunga tinu tiye kari ka kana raj kakana ber tinu ngego kene I bei kopo ba wano kero I chunye e kadok I bei ngecheno nuongo I patriotism or the training of patriotism mi atino romo go kene kakano ki kene Uganda kan unu dang miero er ponyo gi ginote utichagamente ni kere kop me patriotism pia jo kene yakine gi po be schools amo ponyo patriotism ye na mario now teach ba ponye schools they should also learn patriotism because otino what do you teaching na made o we be here me na ponye patriotism akide beru loop akide beru UPC akide beru NRM akide beru patango ni bin pia ni unity we serving do dushu kar jo keretela.
Our schools are doing well as far as patriotism is concerned, and I don't want to vibrate my own drum, but we'll hear what is happening. Yes, and we have even a bigger plan at the informal sector. Remember, when I asked you about informal sector, you agreed that yes, we can also go down to the youth to see that they are mobilized to know what patriotism is. For us as Kwania, in our action plan, we have got parishes. We are registering 100 youth for patriotism training, and that is going to happen in July.
Poinyana man me bembe me ya e office National Secretariat for Patriotism Club. Tiama be district hapa pata meti kan kono neno chukula mene po berke kar me chwalo tino gi poinyana man kunda ko tio berke kar mene kita poinyana man workere Dr. Brenda Tibam Menda Mober Assistant Commissioner in charge of monitoring and evaluation National Secretariat for Patriotism Club.
The commissioner requested the patron, His Excellency, to gazette uniforms. The uniforms we are using are those uniforms that have been used ever since the inception of patriotism. We are still finalizing and waiting for His Excellency's guidance, where they will gazette different uniforms. Uniforms that can be used in schools for the clubs, then uniforms that will be used as pass-outs, and different aspects.
And I look at Alamagi, Mea Patch, Requania district. Goramo Berry, district Mapach, I council all, Con Guayere, DEO, Kao, RDC, Disu, Medicado Edimech Kule Machinia, Me, Tia Patch, Requania district. And Conotero, Nimano, Tija Mokana, Me, Beru, Ikinjamo Ber Ponicatina Magi, Gamente Berke Carme Quano Coaching.
What I found on ground is that in the recently concluded training in Apache, students were being taught to strip and assemble the gun. But we have recently been guided by the Commissioner and with guidance from His Excellency that the young people should actually not be taken through stripping and assembling of the gun. And his guidance is simple, that these are still very young minds who may not really know how to handle this gun. And then thereafter, the knowledge that they are given, we are not sure how they will operate and how they will behave in the society. So he guided and advised that at that age, they are still too young to have that kind of training. But however, they can be trained in other fields, which has been very, from what I saw and in the recent pass out, I think they have been given very good content.
Wan Luo Television, Just Pagwell, Yapach Municipality.
Tele magwa berutie nyamolok me council ya Rua district kar mago ber nyamolok ke pingo ki bimiyo ngombo takashi amol megedo kaber me kien district me Rua lo tele me district man go miyo wa ngom dok ben gitikon ke mir me miyo ngom man chok ki ento lo tele mo ken mer ken yang yop man wine tini ngo ka ben ngo ma butime bien gitike biek ni mo ngor ke ben tim mo ken betika word mabe e miyo ngom megedo jang akashi amol mo ken man i Arua district John Paul Opio ti West Nile kawanen iyup mamege mayano katikwere pi report iyup milokange mochin
Titiwi lemngo meno chakre heni kama jawe jumamon mivura sub county ot Mokshik mi Arua district eyok ya hope okwa ningeo berango ma district neo shinwango iwingom majumiri ju mi Acacia Mall Nigamu doke meguyerusa alikurumutie jaragor mananu wi lemngom kuodho sham Arua district man bende jawi dhano milogir sub county wa shania en podenge ongole mokwi lemngom eni kende mako gipenj jawi jutich mi district name.
Honorable Hassan, you here opening that I don't have any document concerning Kasa's issue. We all must know that some working here is order moja, so you can consult more since it is rumors. Now if they want to know, you go to Chief Administrative Officer. I am not the one at the Minister of Road District. Thank you.
Neko mlembe eri jawi dhano miaribu sub-county ot Mokshik Natalia Drataro karashelo kuluwi jitandini gidieng makwe iwiyore majuwo kushal kukite mumako yania ya jugier kure ngomeni mano makungo kujunywargi.
But we need these things in mutual understanding, Madam Speaker. No one should say that he or she is not a part of that. You are part of the mess because you have refused to give us the information. Why are you hiding that document? Is it for you and your husband and your wife? It is for council. Put it on the table. And all of us is here and analyzing together. If it is
Alfredo Kwanji jawi kom Else Bishmi Arua district okwa jawi jutich zone nenu ya nia ya ginwango jan.
We need to have our ears wide open. How much is he putting before us that the Acacia has to pay us? I think there were 4 terms and conditions. I can recall very well, but these council members know those terms and conditions very well. They must come in handy. And I think the council by then did us a favor. Ours is now to follow what is due for us.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, there is still something not clear. The problem here is why does it take so long to do certain things? Because we are going to sit here and until our time come and we will not even know what happened. Two, there is an issue that Akasia Achichene
ni gamudu wesh migieni lawino simple lawino buatre jawi odmok shik merwa district dieng makwewi lembe majudong district ne gibe kanu lembe ni jo councillors mi district ne malembe ne utie berungo Wan Luo TV opio John Paul Yerwa City.
Ilorange mokene otpoko lorange maditlo Uganda man vision group gute wakat katuto wat mabeki dul machoro muchoro bu Uganda man Uganda Revenue Authority memi yungej bol wakabene fonyo dan ko muchoro eyup ma 11 kiloni ask the Commissioner General ita yup man ochon ke karo ber ka jet me bukede kade wange bero ben ga jere men new vision bero ichangwen dul kamanyoli ganti kerme penyo dul man ikomgen moken makwaro onyo muchoro ilobo Uganda ngino kato chingma megi winye iyupo time changwen kigankal pa New Vision mati industrial area Kampala mati kilokman matut iyup melonge majin ita yubman mo chake dwe abir mukarangechi kimiyu kar kilo on muchoro mekati kila pen mamako loko muchoro kabenlo dire me yuara ekigamu ye lokman ni woki gajeri Ripo watman te loketime medo Ramadan on kwede muchoro bu Uganda kidong bene miyo kar kilo on muchoro menywako lokidul me yuara Adit maloyo Vision Group man Don Wanyama Innocent oene mono yup man tika miyo kube mati kinlo on muchoro kidul me yuara Dr. konyo matek bene miyo ngej pod dano malupi kiloko muchoro labole ilakum ifreeze.
I think this project has done a lot to be able to bridge what was the wild gulf between the tax collectors and the taxpayers. And I'm glad that you've accepted that we move this to the New Vision to reach out to the whole national audience. And like I've said, we shall appreciate if we can also move it to Hukede TV1, given its place as the #1 TV station in the country.
Iti maloyo dulme URA John Rujoki Musinguzi ofoyo matek dulme Vision Group katika yup marketman tikono gene choko muchoro mapol.
I want to start by appreciating you, Comrade Don, and the entire team at the Vision Group for the great support you've been giving us as Uganda Revenue Authority in reaching out to our stakeholders, the taxpayers. It was a very revolutionary idea because for the first time URA was able to speak directly and answer the questions and the pain points of the taxpayers.
Eno weni mono yup make weni mono pen commission ne piara takte matika miyo berenget mapol botlo on muchoro dan mapol ko chako chon me onyo muchoro Uganda katika choko benetwin dan mapol me chone pe yup me ifreeze ni labo kidich moke kendong iwangim.
But also we started seeing some improvement in the registrations. We started seeing some improvement in voluntary IFRIS registrations. The IFRIS which was initially being rejected, now people are voluntarily coming say we want to be registered. So without a doubt, Comrade Don and the team at the New Vision, at the Vision Group, I really want to appreciate you. Our partnership has already yielded some positive results. And when we deepen it today by expanding these answers and questions into the main English paper, the New Vision, we definitely hope to see much more returns coming out of this.
Eno weni mon kibi mere bene yup mameki bot Bukede TV wagdan mapol go beki kero meneni ki no kony ita yup marketman.
And really budget allowing and resources of time allowing, there is no doubt we'll expand this to the other platforms. So to the first request, I allow the engagement with Robert Karumba and team to see how quickly we can move to the Bukede TV station.
En beno chek maber teken lo chul yup makeloni vision and top 40 under 40 matikono ke mir me miyo ngej bodan ke bene miyo fod bodo mati mwaka pia nwando kore penye magari timo je mabecho e lobo Uganda. Apat kimeno bene eno bokona matek loko maber kilo chul yup man piem paluwe mekwaya man pi lutaden remo me lobo Uganda. Samei Wesali matiladit malawi project television group wani mono piere tek ni mono kon yup man dak beno ginola pen makar gen mia biro ni chak ma yup man ere kwe dak ben ke miyo la gam ma oyiyo jumagi kor ki kore. Eno wani mono yup man nongi chako nen ki duako dong beno ti lep mono weko o bodan mapol. Eno ya wero o chako katika jeti me the new vision ichi angwen duju. Pe Wan Luo television ke Kampala, Fred Kajubi. Iloko biashara dul mefawe makoyobo yup makelwanu mono career expo 2025 kachel ki mastercard Gulu University gokelo gum madit mechatwe biashara mapol matika time eni bagangwan Gulu University yup mantika wot ite nyulo bar ni mono anyim metich yobe petit ilo maponke la mapol atani kama wanen kong lorangia biashara kibot David Magere.
Yup me Career Expo mauti meki Gulu University ichiande ukelo luak mapol tutwal inyuru dir mapapa de kit madano romo no teretich yabu keretich kitiu gin mabe kikwogi ikin mus kene mapolata. Professor George Dadao penjuru ayo obela lok madit loyo yup mena mau chake ichiangwen ichiande ni labungwen bingwejwe chiambe chien meni da pario mwakaman
which we are organizing in this year 2025 at Gulu University, Fawe Career Expo being organized at Gulu University. So, the authority that they have allowed me, by the grace of God, I flag of this march.
There we go. Career Expo kono beru kama ginwaka yetam kit malu kwan ki joma po kwano bene kiro beru ki kare men no gin ma weko gen gi chui kwo ni king ma pe paro kare beti gi kwano nyo pere yub man kono Mastercard Foundation yo buka chel ki fawe ka Dongul University inoni lo chadwil ma pol tutwal gu beru ki gum menyuru jem ma papat ma gen gi charo igin magiloni exhibition ma ti kin jem mukene yadi magi kwani gi lwet yad gi wet chama papat man habo medicine to tiro kwan me Faculty of Medicine gunyuru kitma daho moyaj bieno kwere kanywali odiat to tiro magi kwano chik kono gunyuru kwe chik ma papat magi tika katika relo Uganda magi kwano fu gunyuru bit kawanyi mwanyi ma papa kije makola ta magi nyuri ka lero kwa winki board yo man makikelo jemigi me anyurani.
Last year we went overboard and admitted
are not supposed to take a fresh milk.
This was a plus for us and a plus for
yogurt or something. But
sometime in January this year,
refugees. When now they take, it goes to their big intestine, cleansing up to the colon.
I would like to rephrase that and only say that these young people may not have attained the grades that should support them to get into university, but we support them through other ways. So far as an institution supports
Susan Ofora Kumusime Matic Executive Director Pafawe Kono, Ofora University Meritech Menani
including Ginger School of Nursing and Ginger School of Lab Technicians, we got an additional funding that went to Fawe, Uganda and 10 other countries in Africa. And that was because of the success that Fawe Uganda worked with the other partners that we are, engaging with. So I want to applaud all the partners that have working with Fawe Uganda. Now we have a new challenge to support 1,800 young people. Out of those, 1,000 will be supported through the Higher Education Access Certificate that the Deputy Vice Chancellor has talked about, while the 800 will be supported through technical and vocational education.
A report pa magero kelo ya gike yup milogange mocho intin ki Wan Luo TV afoyo ripe kwedwa nya Sunday Akumu tumchabiti obed maber.